Hello, everybody. This is Bugsy here, and I just want to say something. I'm about to talk about Amy, and I know if you really are a fan of this channel, and you know that I used to talk all this shit about Amy. Not to like Larry Hughes levels of like talking shit, but it was mostly directed at the fans because the fans were annoying back in the day. Y'all don't understand. Nowadays they're more chill. They're more chill. We still got a few weirdos and loonies coming down the crack. But not every Sonic Amy fan is bad. Like, I'm not Larry, because Larry's a fucking bitch. I just wanted to say that. Just a little slam at that motherfucker for just 5 minutes, for just a few seconds. But, folks, now, what I'm about to say may get you guys a little angry. I'm not expecting for everybody to listen to me or hear me out, but I need to tell you guys this. Guys, Amy has been a static character because her character hasn't moved since Sonic Adventure. Like, dudes, I understand you're like, but you don't understand Amy. I do. She's a character that helps people and is in love with Sonic. But you guys forget, she does help people. Like y'all wanted to be boy crazy you wanted to be Sonic crazy every 5 minutes? That's not character growth. That's y'all wanting to keep her there because you guys are used to like her staying the same. You're not used to her being different. The moment Ian and the others changed her bio, y'all, I saw half of you nut the fuck up over just them wanting to change her a bit. Like, to me, that love for Sonic is still there. She's just, after Frontiers, she's figuring out what she wants to be. Like, y'all act like that's so hard to understand. Sharing her love everywhere. She's going on a trip. She's going to see who she is without Sonic for a minute. People do that, and you could be like, "Well, Bugsy, these are cartoon hedgehogs. They don't need to do that." Dude, it's like, okay, let me just say something. You either want Sonic to be deep, or you just want to keep things the way they are. Choose. Because some of y'all are like, oh no, we want deeper storytelling. But the moment Amy fucking changes, y'all go, no, please keep her the same. Like, think. I'm like fucking Omni-Man to all of you. Think, guys, think. Sometimes we need shake-ups. We need conflict. We need characters to move on and see where they go. Everybody's out here just condemning Ian Flynn, and trust me, I don't like the guy. I don't like him as a writer. That doesn't mean I don't like him as a person, but I do not like him as a writer. I find him to be too cocky. I find him to just be shutting other fans down when he was literally where we are now. But the Ian Flynn crackheads give him a pass. But I'm not going to condemn him for trying to do something new. Y'all want to go back to the Pontiac and Graph era? Do y'all want to go back to that? Because I don't. Because let me tell you something. I fucking don't. Like, Jesus, let some of these characters change. I know everybody's like, but the writing. I mean, the writing is bad, but y'all backed Ian Flynn like it was nothing. Like, y'all backed this horse, and that's on y'all. Me, I'm just making the best of the bad situation here. The rest of you, I don't know what you're doing. We can't, everybody was, my friend Alex was trying to get them, trying to write a hashtag that said firing and flip, but dudes. I know, but me and him and all the others, we knew that we can't do that. Because whether we think it's right or not, he should be around. But just seeing you guys go after him, after some of you I've seen, praise this man, and sniffed his dirty draws for everything it was worth. You know, you see him like that, but okay, why am I peeking my mic? You see him like that, but you gotta understand, like, you gotta understand that all writers are not always like good. Yeah, they're gonna have some good stories, but there are gonna be some things you don't like. But I've seen people just dogmatically love Ian Flynn for like a few years, and now that like the writing is not as good, I'm like, y'all wanted this. Y'all kept saying, oh, we want Ian Flynn to be a part of the games. We want Ian Flynn to be a part of the games. You got what you wished for. And now y'all gotta sit in it. That's just how it is. But back to Amy, it's like, so you rather have an Amy who doesn't do anything but just waits for Sonic all day. Like, Amy could not function in Sonic X without Sonic. Like, she couldn't do anything by herself. Nothing independently. She did freaking... She shops for herself. She fucking goes and does what she had to do because during the, like, whole Sonic X, Sonic Adventure stuff, she was doing stuff for herself. But it's like Sonic X Amy is not, like, game Amy to me. Because game Amy would like at least try to put her stuff aside and be like, hey, okay, I gotta go handle up on this. She'll still daydream about Sonic and still think about Sonic because that's part of her character. But you guys gotta understand that some of this shit is gonna be shuffled around. And not everybody's gonna like it. Everybody's gonna like hate it or just think that's stupid. But you got to understand that this has to go down. You know, you can't always... I know you hate it, but it has to change. I know some of you early 2000s, y'all love your Amy. I'm not trying to say or take that away from you, but you need to understand that characters need to change. You know? And I know some of you are going to kick your feet and get mad at me in the comments, but you all need to understand this is happening regardless of what you think. So you need to just... sit there and take it, because honestly, let's see where Amy goes, and if it's bad, let's all rip on it. But if it's good, can we all just take a minute and understand that even the characters we've all grown up with have to change at some point? That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say to every last single one of you. Amy needs to change. And don't give me that crap like, she was always made for this. No. Some characters need to change. We need to see where this goes before you all just go, no, Amy's just doing this and this and this and this. She still loves Sonic, dudes. It's just, it's pushed more in the back because she's actually trying to find what she can do without Sonic. You know? Like, what is her purpose? People do that from time to time. Because some people are unsure about what they want to do. Some people are sure about what they want to do for the rest of their lives. And, you know, sometimes they're like that. I don't think any of you had to do like some of you, when you look at the Amy stuff, I don't think half of you know that. You haven't experienced that. You haven't really thought about that. Amy right now, in the storyline of the games, she's thinking about that. You need to understand that. But I'm gonna go. Wouldn't be a Bugsy video if there wasn't dogs barking in the background. I'll be right back.
I mean, really, think of this as a follow-up to my other Sonic videos. Because honestly, folks, we need to fucking change. We all fighting with each other. Half of us, okay, my mic peaked. Half of us are like 20 to 30, man. We can't be fighting each other like this, like we're still teenagers. Like, it's okay to have a discussion, but some of you turn that discussion into, like, just being dicks to each other. It's annoying. We can't have no good discussion in this fandom because everybody's like,
No, I don't want to listen to your way. I want my way. That goes for the Archie and IDW fans. Like, dudes, I'm an Archie fan, and I kind of like IDW. There's some stories I like. The stuff with Whisper taking care of fucking Mimic was cool. And for any of my old colleagues, Sonic colleagues saying, well, it's not, well, let me tell you something, dudes. It may not be to your liking, but you need to understand something. Not everybody is y'all. Not everybody is so fiending for, like, Archie Sonic. Because, you know, every month and a half or a week or so, whenever those comics arrive, Archie Sonic Online, I'm there doing my video, and I'm like, boom, because I want people to know about Archie Sonic. Yes, there'll always be people that will call it weird or stupid or furry soap opera. But I'm like, who the fuck cares? Like, who the fuck cares what one person on Twitter thinks who has never picked up a comic a day in their lives? I'm not even talking about Sonic comics. We got people who basically eat, sleep, and breathe the MCU or anything DC, but they have never picked up a comic in their lives. So, to me, if they haven't read the comic and they just like out here posting little like panels and shit, I got nothing to say to that. I'd be like, ooh, big talk for someone that hasn't like tried to read a comic book because you think it's nerdy. Like, dude, read the thing. It's not going to kill you. You are not going to become a nerd. You're not going to want to do calculus for 5 hours straight. Like, none of these people read comic books. And you know what? And I'm not going to be mad at everybody who likes IDW because, look, we all have different tastes, people. I'm not gonna condemn people because of that. Because there was somebody in my little Sonic group that came to for all this other stuff, right? And I'm not gonna name names, but I'm not gonna be like him and just hate everything because it's IDW, because he and Flynn. Because again, there are other writers that write this book when Flynn's doing other shit. So it's like, sometimes you gotta just pick your poison. You know? Because not all the time it's gonna be poison. But hey, I say, folks, do what you want, say what you want. But let me just say, this is my word and this is what I'm gonna say. Sorry. Had to get some programs for a minute. But anyways.
Oh man, today was
back to what I was saying, folks, before I finish off. And oh yeah, my girlfriend's here with me. Because when I was making this video, I lost track of time. So she's with me right now. But before I get out of here, I just want to say, like, really, guys, we shouldn't be mad about Amy changing, because that was going to happen regardless. Because someone was going to look at Amy at some point, whether that be Flynn or some unknown writer, and they were going to change her anyway. Y'all acting like this was not going to happen. But what do you guys know? Some of you don't care how the sausage was made. Y'all just want it. I'm a guy that's like, hey, I want to know how that sausage was made, how it was formed, what casing was used. While the rest of you, y'all just want it now. No explanations. But before I go, in the card up at the top, right, I'm going to leave you this video I found about Amy's psychology. So you guys have a better understanding than, the chaotic gesture screaming into his mic. Because I found people who are thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Imagine that. Like-minded people in the Sonic fandom? Oh, I thought a thing doesn't exist. But I'll see you later. Pigs!